Lots of people collect things for different reasons. Children often collect cuddly toys and figurines of their favourite characters. As well as owning the objects, sharing a sense of purpose or doing swaps with friends can help with social interaction and develop a sense of belonging. As adults, we may collect things in the hope that they will increase in value to sell later, or perhaps we want to leave a legacy for our families. Collecting may relate to our jobs, hobbies, or enthusiasms. And collections can be something we want to complete, or that help us to relax and spend time away from the pressures of everyday life. Collections you find in museums have often been born out of an individual's interest. The musical instrument collection here at the University of Edinburgh includes those that were put together by lots of different people who decided to donate or sell them to the university. Some individual collections are large, with hundreds of items included, while others are of only 2 or 3 items. People like to contribute to museum collections for a range of reasons. For some, knowing that someone will be looking after the things they cared about for a long time in the future makes them happy. For others, it's more about public access and education. Some people simply don't know what else to do, as they either have no children to pass things on to, or their children aren't interested. The collection here was started by Professor John Donaldson in the 1850s. He developed formal music teaching in the university, so our roots lie very firmly in education. This showcase contains some of the things he collected, so you can see he had very broad taste. Many of our instrument donors share Donaldson's aims, which is why they choose a university museum rather than any other kind. Some people like to know that their instrument may still be played, and since we have a concert room as part of our museum, many of the donated instruments are used in concerts here. Unfortunately, we can't accept every instrument that we are offered. Museums are always tight for space, so every proposal has to be considered very carefully. It's important to know how the instrument fits in with the university's existing collections, and that we will be able to take proper care of it for years to come. Storage space is important. We have many more instruments than we display, so we have to make sure there is enough space for any new donations to live. With some instrument types, there are lots more looking for homes than museums can house, for example, old pianos. At St. Cecilia's Hall, we always take every offer seriously and discuss the significance of the instrument at length, for us and for the wider world. Sometimes the decision is a no-brainer, but at other times it's difficult to balance the pros and cons. Once an instrument is formally accepted into the collection or accessioned, we would not expect it to ever leave, so it's an important decision to get right. Currently, we have about 500 items on display in the museum and another 5,500 in storage, which we make accessible for researchers and sometimes swap into the display. The speed at which we are adding to the collection varies and is not very predictable. In 2020, we accepted 57 items, 52 of which were from one person who'd already loaned their collection a few years earlier. Occasionally, we also buy instruments if something important comes on the market that we feel would be a positive addition to the collection. We're lucky to be able to use the university's special collections funds and apply for support from external organisations when appropriate. So, the way a museum collects is not an exact science. Although we follow a policy, things do vary from year to year in terms of exactly what we add to the musical instrument collection. Our aim is to maintain and develop a collection that is broad and interesting.